Hello everybody, it's Michelle, and I am here trying to record on my webcam because, I don't know, I wanted to see if it was different. And I have a book haul to do. It's a very short book haul. I'm really excited about it, and I can't not do it right now, because if I didn't, then I would just be sad. So, I ended up going to Half Price Books the other day. Half Price Books is like the biggest... It's the best and worst thing in my life because I can't go in there without buying something. And this time I went with no particular books in mind, but I actually found some that I'd never really heard of, so I'm really excited to share those with you. The one that you guys have all heard of is The City of Ashes by Cassandra Clare. I just finished The City of Bones, and I believe this is the second book, so I did purchase it. I'm not sure when I'm going to get to it. It's not really high on my list, but I am going to read it eventually, so I did purchase it. I heard somebody in one of my things say that they didn't like the covers for the American versions of these books, but I don't know. I mean, they're not the most spectacular covers, but I like them. I like the shininess. I like the city with the people. I don't know. It's kind of neat. The next one that you've probably all heard of is A Clockwork Orange. It's a special edition. It's really, really long. It's the banned books collection from somebody. Yeah, I'm not sure who did it. It looks really cool. I've always wanted to read this. I think I was supposed to read it for an English class in school, but when I was in high school, I was really bad at reading books that people told me I had to read. So the more I read about what this is about, the more excited I am. And there's actually a whole collection of these banned books in this specific style, and this happens to be book number 1. Now, the other one, which I've been looking for quite some time, I actually found this at Barnes & Noble because I can't find it in any of the half-price books, is Bioshock Rapture by John Shirley. I'm just excited to read this in general because I love playing Bioshock the game, and I'm really intrigued by the whole concept of Rapture, which is this city that was built in the sea. I'm just interested in reading this. I've never read anything based on a video game or whatever. Very exciting. These are the 2 gems that I found, and I'm so excited to read them. The first one is Attack of the Theater People by Mark Akito. Yeah. And he wrote How I Paid for College, a novel. These books look so fantastically hilarious. The cover alone was just worth the buy, I think. It's about this aspiring actor. His name is Edward, and he is 2 jazz hands for Juilliard. So he ends up getting caught into some weird stuff because he ends up being, I don't know. He gets a job as a party motivator, and he gets into all this weird stuff. This is the second book in a series. Now, I don't know if I have to read the first one or if they kind of sort of stand alone. I ordered How I Paid for College online, so it should be coming soonish because I feel like I should read that before I get into this so I can at least understand the characters better. So yeah, I got this. Now, The Pirates in an Adventure with Scientists by Gideon Defoe. First of all, Gideon Defoe, love that name. It's a very little book. It's hardcover. It's almost like those little gift books that you get when you go up to the front counter at a bookstore. Everything in this book is hilarious. And I think that the claymation animated movie Pirates Band of Misfits was based on these books. There's a whole bunch of them. There's The Pirates in an Adventure with Communists. There's The Pirates in an Adventure with... Do you hear the train? Pirates in an Adventure with Napoleon. Pirates in an Adventure with Romantics. Like, there's a whole bunch of them. And I ordered, I think, all of them. So they should be coming here and there. I'm expecting them at the beginning of next week. But this is the first in all of them. I don't know if they really need to be read chronologically, but I think this was the first in general. Everything on this book is so hilarious. Even the title just made me, like, laugh. You read the back, for example, and that's usually where you find the synopsis, but it's the captain, the pirate captain, writing you a letter, and it says, "Dear reader, I'm choosing to picture you as an attractive young woman, about 19, perhaps reading this 150 years from now, while in bed, wearing just a daring negligee." And he goes on, and he, like, kind of goes off on this tangent with this fantasy that he has of this reader. And then it says, "Not since Moby Dick. No, not since Treasure Island. Actually, not since Jonah and the Whale has there been a sea saga to rival The Pirates in an Adventure with Scientists. Featuring the greatest seafaring hero of all time, the immortal pirate captain who, although he lives for months at sea at a time, somehow manages to keep his beard silky and in good condition. This is my kind of humor, and you can tell I'm so excited to read this. And you know what, honestly, I gotta say, I'm currently reading The Days of Blood and Starlight. I'm almost done. And wow. Like, wow. It gave me a nightmare one night, and it had to do with Ziri. And if you've read the book, then you know what I'm talking about, but like, it was intense. And I need to read a funny book, so I might just read this kind of in an afternoon just to kind of cleanse my palate before I move on to The Blessed, which is the next book that I'm going to be reading. But, oh my god, like, ugh. So I need some humor in my life. That's where this comes in. Very exciting. And, you know, when all those other books come in, I might do a haul, I might just mention it, I'm not sure. But this series, I'm definitely going to do a review on this book, if not the series as well, because it just seems like it's going to be so fun. I also wanted to really quick just give out a shout out to all the new people who have subscribed, because my subscribers have gone up recently in quantities that are very exciting for me. So hello everybody. Let me know what you think about the difference between my iPhone and this, because the iPhone is really convenient, but I feel like this, there's more, and I can edit it if I want to. Come to think of it, I might edit it after I'm done making it. I didn't think about that. Maybe I should. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to be awesome, and I will talk to you guys later.